So I just want to show you a few extra things you might do. I've got here my beat that I just made with a kick, clap, snare, open hi-hat and closed hi-hat. The first thing I'm thinking is that closed hi-hat can either be silenced altogether or I can lower the volume. So I can actually turn it on and off with this button here. So I'm going to try turning it back on, but actually bringing the volume level down a bit. You can't hear it there. It's starting to creep in. I just want a little hint, that little hint of hi-hat. So I've actually got that one down 23 decibels. Now another thing you can do, I'm going to turn off these three elements and just have a listen here to the clap and the kick. Now that's a very clean sounding tight clap, but sometimes you might want a bit of reverb. So this send here actually relates to the reverb. Hear that? That's way too much reverb. If I disable that send, so I reckon around -20, here is no reverb. And in context, so just giving a little bit of subtle reverb. So what you might like to do is just balance those elements with those blue faders, which are the volume. It's set at 0, which we call unity gain. That is the sort of the level with no cut to it. And then you might just fade things down if you don't want as much snare, for example. Bring it in. The snare doesn't really add too much to that clap. It's a bit of a thuddy low snare that just gives a bit more body to the beats 2 and 4. So that is the little extra I want to show you. Try adjusting some volume levels and try adding a little bit of reverb to one of your elements if you want.